Hi, I'm Matthew Sigel. I run digital assets research at Van Eck and manage one of our liquid token strategies. I've been here for almost 4 years after a career in journalism and covering equities on the buy side and the sell side. I started my career as a journalist covering finance at CNBC and Bloomberg, and I got disillusioned with the news industry relatively early on. So I realized that I was going to need more training. So that's what I did. And I ended up joining AllianceBernstein after passing level 1 of the CFA. And then I grinded on the next 2 levels while working full time. I worked as a tech analyst covering stocks on the US and global thematic equity funds, which at the time were run by Kathy Wood. And I was covering mostly tech, and then towards the later years, commodities and kind of China and Asia specifically. And after 4 years, our views diverged somewhat in terms of how to approach investing. And I missed parts of journalism that you can find on the sell side. So I left the buy side in 2011 and spent 10 years on the sell side at a Hong Kong-based broker-dealer that sold research to institutional investors. I traveled frequently throughout Asia, China, Japan, Southeast Asia, and started hearing from regular people about Bitcoin and digital assets as a diversifier and as a global digitally native asset that could take share from the US dollar over time. So when Bitcoin came around, it resonated with me as a technological innovation that might eventually take margin away from the centralized institutions like banks and the social media companies which have come to dominate US equity markets. So invested in Bitcoin, started following the space, and knew the people at Van Eck from reading my research. So I joined in 2021. And we've since accelerated our product roadmap. The most interesting thing about finance is always the search for the truth. Price discovery is the market's interpretation of current reality. And then investors have to have the creativity to imagine how that reality may change and how the price will react. So it's a limitless amount of information that we are trying to synthesize. And we get real-time feedback every day from the prices on the screen. So the measuring stick is extremely transparent, and we don't worry too much about feelings. We're trying to deal with facts and prices, and I enjoy that.